Good afternoon. Welcome to Midday Prayer. We're starting a few minutes late, but we're starting anyway. Today, we are going to continue through the Black Liturgies book by Cole Arthur Riley. And today's liturgy is on bodies. On bodies. So, first, let me make sure that I am live, and then I will come back to this liturgy, which is quite beautiful, by the way. Okay. Okay. Bodies. Okay. Instead of reading parts of her letter, I'm just going to read a poem. Her poem is called Resurrection. Climb back inside your body. No more split cells, minds without skulls, thirst without tongues. Flail and shake like a haunting. You are alive. It's beautiful. I'd like to invite you to plant your feet wherever you are, to close your eyes and inhale and exhale with me with these prompts. And just before we get to the breathing exercise, I'll explain what I understand, parts of what I understand Riley to be getting at here with bodies. Just the idea that we get to be inside of our body, to feel everything we feel, to be present in our physical form is what she's relaying. And she speaks of her own illnesses and disabilities and how she had to come to terms with that, um, and how to live a life with that. And I know that there are many of us who are dealing with being in our bodies, with our bodies not necessarily working with us, right? And we live in a world that would like us to disembody, um, to kind of go along without paying attention to ourselves, paying attention to what our bodies are telling us. And also, just in a sense that we are missing. Um, I don't know, the beauty of aging and connecting in these bodies, right? That there's something about wanting to transform our bodies in a way that manipulate it instead of existing in it, and loving ourselves and loving our bodies in a way that also um, gives um, honors this vessel, this thing that we are part of, and our connection to God. So this is what I am understanding from this. So just a little tidbit. And the reason why I picked this for today, honestly, is because for the first time in a couple of years, I feel like I finally got on my bike. Some of you may know that the last time I rode my bike, well, you may not know it was the last time. The last time I rode my bike, I fell and I fractured my ankle. And honestly, it was a little afraid to get back on it. Plus, um, I had like my bike and my daughter's bike needed repair, and I was just really worried about getting it done. And someone lovingly helped us get the bikes fixed. So I now have a working bike, and I feel like I need to use it. So this morning I took a bike ride and remembered how it felt to ride it, to move my body in that way, and it felt really good. Anyway, so That's the reason why I picked this particular liturgy today, on a personal note. But maybe for you, it's something else. Maybe you are contending with your body. Maybe you are embracing your body, and that's also really beautiful. So I hope that this prayer and breath work helps you to come back to yourself in a way that not only recognizes the life you get to live, that you are alive, as the poem says, but all of the parts that make up that body, the good and the hard ones, the things that are kind of hard to feel at times, or the ways in which you might struggle with, you know, pain, all those things. Just honoring that today. And I'll read this quote before I get to the breath work. I have the uncanny feeling that just at the end of my life, I am beginning to re-inhabit completely the body I long ago left. That was Alice Walker, one of my favorite authors. Okay, so plant your feet if you haven't done so already. Get into a posture that feels comfortable in a way where you can breathe freely, where you can feel your feet on the ground, where you can feel kind of supported. So maybe that's seated, maybe that's laying down, maybe who knows. All right. I invite you to take deep breaths, to inhale, to exhale. There we go. And then we're going to inhale and exhale these beautiful prayers. Inhale, I can listen to my body. And exhale, I will stay whole. Inhale, my body is good. Exhale, I will not abandon it. Last one. Inhale, this flesh is divine. And exhale, the physical is the spiritual. And I would like to read this prayer. A prayer for the mirror. Please pray with me. God of all flesh, God of these hips, this nose, these lips, God of fat bodies, disabled bodies, aging bodies, God of black bodies, glistening like the mirror itself. Speak over our flesh now. Our bodies are good. We have endured all manner of antagonism. We have been trained in a singular, white exalting form of beauty. Grant us enduring belief in our own loveliness, to keep us from punishing ourselves on the days we feel that we do not have access to that belief. Remind us that we are doing the best we can to love ourselves in a world that breeds self-hatred. And let us remember that our beauty is never dependent on anyone's belief in it, including our own. This flesh, this face is inherently sacred. Its beauty cannot easily be undone. Show us daily the miracle of these bodies that pump blood, shed tears, keep breathing. Remind us that we are those whose flesh grows back and that we possess the mystery of regeneration within our bones. Give us the courage to marvel, every mirror a portal to the all we are worthy of. Okay, I think I want to read this. There's this beautiful forgiveness that I want to read. There's a confession and forgiveness for each liturgy. And I'm going to read this beautiful forgiveness. So I'm going to do that. Let your soul receive this rest. The same God who knit together the physical realm has mercy on your body today. Trust that you can be relieved of any guilt for a body that doesn't perform or appear or exist in the way others demand. Be assured that your body is good as it is, forgiven that you would remain whole and embodied, with shame forever far from you. Amen. The power of the God who comes in flesh for all flesh, go in courage to remain in your body, that you would stay whole in a world content to see you torn apart. May it be so. Then the question I have, or actually, yes, this is a question. It's a time of reflection. So I'm going to put it in the comments. And then if you want to respond, or if you just want to write a journal entry, it says, take 5 minutes in stillness to listen to your body. What do you feel and where? So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comment. So here's some encouragement. So take about 5 minutes today in stillness to listen to your body. What do you feel and where? Good question. And that is what I'm going to leave with you today. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. Pastor Mike will be with you for the rest of this week. And I hope, peace and blessings. Bye, y'all.